and move in with one shot. My God.
Yeah, he very explosive. And he be cracking them dudes. Hey, he be putting them to sleep.
Just cracking people.
Yeah.
And he has so much confidence in his power.
So,
man, I was about to spar. Before I was about to spar Tank, he was sparring this big boy.
A heavyweight.
Heavyweight boy. And Tank hit that nigga. He hit him so hard that he was on the top of the rope just like this. And like, I thought he died. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Everyone, because it gives you fuel. Like, for a person who's coming up in life, even if you're not a fighter, you see what someone's gone through and you see the success.
Joe Rogan reacts to Gervonta Davis's insane knockout power, saying he's cracking dudes and putting them to sleep during a discussion with Terence Crawford. He highlights how dangerous Gervonta is in the ring, especially after sending a sparring partner to the hospital. Rogan seems genuinely impressed by Gervonta's strength and skill, noting that his raw power and knockout ability make him one of the most feared boxers in the sport.
Tank is one of the most interesting fighters to watch because he's so different. His style is so different. You know, he's so economical. Like, he puts pressure on guys without throwing too many punches, and then starts to figure holes out, and the way he can explode and move in with one shot, my God.
Yeah, he very explosive. And he be cracking them dudes. Hey, he be putting them to sleep.
Just cracking people.
Yeah.
And he has so much confidence in his power.
So, you know, he just, in his mind, he know it's a matter of time before I catch.
Gervonta Davis has entered a new gear in preparation for his upcoming rematch against Lamont Roach. Recent training footage shows Davis working with relentless drive, throwing rapid-fire combinations with precision and force. His body language reveals sharp focus. He's fully dialed in on correcting the mistakes of their previous bout, from the rhythm of his footwork to the explosive power in each punch. Davis is leaving no part of his preparation to chance. The message from his camp is clear. This rematch is a statement, and he's ready to make it loud and decisive. During a discussion alongside Terence Crawford, UFC commentator Joe Rogan openly praised Gervonta Davis for his exceptional story and undeniable skill. Rogan highlighted how Davis overcame adversity to carve out his place among boxing's elite. He commended not just Davis's raw punching power, but also his remarkable speed and instinctual movement in the ring too. Rogan Davis represents more than just a knockout artist. He's an athlete who mastered his craft and climbed to the top with dedication and sheer willpower.
It's really something to see a kid who has nothing, born into extreme poverty, become a world champion, like Gervonta Davis.
Yeah.
It's an inspiring story.
It is, and it's great for everyone because it gives you fuel. Like, for a person who's coming up in life, even if you're not a fighter, you see what someone's gone through and you see the success that hard work has created.
Right.
And it can be a roadmap for your own life.
The controversial draw in Davis's last fight against Lamont Roach caused a stir across the boxing community for a fighter once viewed as untouchable. The result opened the door. Two criticism pundits and former fighters alike began to question whether Davis had lost a step to him. Bradley, among others, pointed out that the performance lacked urgency and sharpness. Davis is now fighting not just to win, but to restore faith in his dominance. The rematch has become a crossroads moment, a chance to silence critics and reaffirm his place as the face of his division.
Looks like a real businessman now, you know. He's not all loud and crazy like he was. He's kind of toned it and tamed it, calmed it and tamed it down, toned it down a bit. So I respect that with Ryan, man, and I think he's gonna be a lot more focused now, and he's actually gonna go and train, and he's gonna definitely put on a show, and I think he's gonna win, man. I think he's gonna win by knockout.
How long does that fight go, in your opinion?
It won't go past 6.
Wow, everyone's been saying that.
I don't think it goes past 6.
Why?
What's up, fam?
Why do you guys think it
Nah, there's too many holes in the game of too many holes. Can improve in or improve on, and you know, they're gonna come back and he gonna put their best foot forward, bro. But like, look, if this shit don't motivate you, Tank, you know, the fact you got to draw, the fact that you had a big fight lined up with Jake Paul after this, and now you got to wait, and now you got to do this rematch, bro. If this don't motivate you, I don't know what will. You know what I'm saying? Because like, his name right now is getting drugged through the mud. You know, and all those fans that was on his side, bro, a lot of them are switching teams now. You know, so you know, look, he got a lot to prove, not only to himself, but a lot to prove to his fans and his fan base out there. So he go back in there, had his rematch, and he do what he's supposed to do, like he's supposed to do the first time around, then all the shit that happened in the past it swept under the rug. Because that's just how, the fans is and the sport is. And then he moves on.
Following the Roach bout, whispers of retirement began circulating, fueled by online speculation and media buzz. But Davis quickly shut those talks down by moving straight into a rematch. His decision to return without delay signals that he's far from done. Rather than stepping away during uncertainty, Davis is stepping forward with determination. The move reveals a deeper layer to his mindset. He wants to finish business on his own terms, not fade away with doubts hanging over his legacy. This commitment speaks volumes about his character and love for the sport.
It looks like Tank was not playing about this rematch, man. He's looking to probably get back in the ring with Roach by the end of May. And as far as that retirement stuff, it looks like that's out the window as well.
Course of your plans for your future?
Yeah, it definitely changed my plans. It definitely changed my plans. I probably got like 4 more fights now, for sure.
But I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. As much as, we hate the fact that he had a draw, I think this was the best thing for Tank. You could just kind of see, even in the press conferences and everything like that, he was kind of forcing himself to be interested. And I only know one person that can bring his interest back. Calvin is the key, man. Calvin has known Tank since he was a child. Nobody knows Tank more than Cal, man. He's the only person that I believe that can bring the best out of Tank. But what do y'all think, man? What do you think Tank needs to do differently in his next fight so he can get back to doing stuff like this, man, at the end of his fights? Comment down below.
Renowned trainer and commentator Teddy Atlas recently dissected Davis's fighting style, emphasizing attributes that often go unnoticed. While Davis's power gets most of the spotlight, Atlas noted it's his timing, spatial control, and tactical discipline that truly set him apart in moments where most fighters would react emotionally. Davis remains composed, calculating every move with precision. According to Atlas, this mental edge is what allows Davis to shine under pressure, making him one of the most dangerous fighters in the world, regardless of who stands across from him in the ring.
The way that he boxes, he's versatile. He could do a lot of things. He could go get you. He's got the attitude of a fighter. He's not a huge puncher. Obviously, Tank Davis is the puncher in this, but Roach can go get you, but he can box. I think he's better served. He's got long arms, good length. He's better served. He's got a good boxing IQ, fundamentally solid. He's better served to box on the outside with the always dangerous Tank Davis. Box, see if he can get it done. Angles, pot shot, be disciplined enough to do that all night long. I think he should stay away from trying to go on the inside, which again, he's got the attitude of a real fighter, which you love. And I wouldn't be shocked if Roach said, oh, no, I'm going to go inside sometimes. I don't know that would be the best choice. He knows how to do it if he wants to. At the end of the day, all of what I said, Bud, it's one thing that really makes the day. It's not because Tank Davis is just undefeated. It's not because Tank Davis is just a great puncher. He's just a full package. He's really, really the full. I don't make him pound for pound up there. He's up there in the top 5 pound for pound. I don't put him there because he's a puncher. I put him there because he is a complete darn fighter. He can go get you. He can fight in the trenches. He can go to the body, the head. He can use his legs when he has to. He can set traps. He can counterpunch.
Boxing fans are used to long waits between major rematches, often leading to fading interest, but the decision to run it back so soon between Davis and Roach has kept the fire alive, with the controversy of their first meeting still fresh. There's a sense of urgency and emotional engagement that benefits both fighters. The quick turnaround ensures that the momentum built from their last clash isn't wasted. This move preserves the storyline and allows both men to capitalize on the public's attention in a sport often slowed by business negotiations. This rematch feels refreshingly immediate.
Big credit here, because I have a lot of criticism for Gervonta Davis and Canelo Alvarez for the choice of opponents. But at least Gervonta Davis is doing the Mayweather. He's giving the immediate rematch. Right. You had a tough fight, you're doing the immediate rematch. I like it.
All right, so what I'm
I need
curious
to
about,
push back real quick.
Yeah, I knew you would. Go ahead.
Push back. I'm giving the guy credit.
I like Gervonta Davis. I know you talk a lot about his opponents and whatever, and you're talking about Lamont Roach.
We're not going to pick a.
But okay,
find me a less than a 10-1 underdog, and he fought on pay-per-view.
Look. I'm talking about this fight right here. Look at the first fight. So picking Lamont Roach, you're saying, oh, he's basically cherry picking is what you're alluding to. He has a history with the guy. They've been in the gym together. They sparred together. They fought in the amateurs. He knew the level that Lamont brought. Also, Lamont's one of those guys. You ask anybody in the boxing world, they know how good Lamont is, and it's like his record. Leading up to him getting to the title shot or getting his title win, it's kind of like, the Jamel Herring fight's really hard to forget. He struggled with some guys that you wouldn't expect him to, but he's really come into his own because the guy who was in the gym that everybody saw coming up has been realized now. So I don't think Gervonta Davis was handpicking an easy guy in Lamont Roach. Stylistically, listen, Gervonta's team's not dumb. They look at what this guy can do and where he can give him troubles. And it certainly worked out that way. Did they overlook him a little bit in terms of being like, I beat him back then. He struggled here and there. I'm just too good. I'm on a different level. I think that Lamont really stepped up. So I'm going. So, Gervonta's that good, but guess what? So's Lamont.
So I was exaggerating. That's what you're saying. I'm exaggerating.
You tend to be hyperbolic at times. Yes.
How dare he?
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next